Yo, 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 mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. How you all doing, man? Oh boy, hopefully you're all doing well. The name is Jason Joseph. If you are new to the channel, all right, we do 76ers play-by-play. We do Phillies baseball play-by-play as well. We also do Eagles play-by-play and Flyers watch parties on here. Snowman is back. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy that you're back, my guy. Home from the hospital, he says, gonna tape some pics tonight, and I'm on duty tomorrow, says Snowman. I'm so happy that you're out, man. I really, really am. Thanks so much for coming on here. As always, you know, you've been really supporting this channel for a really long time, man. And it means so much to me that you came on tonight, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that you're back on here. As far as everybody else goes, Katie, I'm so happy to see you, of course. William as well. We got so many other people on the chat. Twofold, good luck with the bet tonight, man. Like I said before, all streaks at the end, so hopefully for your sake, you're able to come out on top. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, all right, so before we get into X's and O's, there's really not a whole lot to say tonight because we talked a lot about this Pistons team in the last game, which was literally on Wednesday night. But I do have an announcement for you all. All right? So after tonight's game, my boy DJ Eastwood from Run It Back Philly. All right? Love him. I've been following this channel for 4 years. I came on about a week ago or so. Talked up shop with him for Sixers. He wanted me to come back on. So we're going to do a Sixers postgame show tonight. It's going to be streamed on both of our channels, and it's going to be really exciting. You know, we're really trying to collaborate and reach out to more and more content creators, even if they're in the sports talk realm. I really don't care. Like, I want to reach out and branch out to other people because I want them to know, like, what we're doing, and I want them to become a part of our family, too. So, my man DJ, I cannot wait to talk about the Sixers with you tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. And, I still think it's a little bit surreal. So I think that is really awesome. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. I might have to leave. As soon as the game is done, guys, I have to get off. Like, I have to get off, and I got to go on for the post-game show. It's going to be his platform, but we have our own link, and I'm going to post that down below. But DJ Eastwood, man, DJ Eastwood, Run It Back Philly. Go check it out if you haven't done so already. He has like 20.3K subs. I'd love us to help him get to 21K. I really would. So that would be really, really awesome. I'm so sorry. I thought you were a Pistons fan. Bro. No. Like by all means, man. Like, as long as you just keep it appropriate on here, like, definitely, go all out. Just, like, don't do it, like, too, don't do it, like, too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyhow, so that's my news. All right, so we're going to be on Run It Back Philly tonight right after the postgame show, and that's what I'm really excited to say. Yeah, much love, brother. Yep, much love. All right, so how you guys doing, man? Comment down below. Mitchkovsky, my guy. If you have not done so already, I was on Fly Like an Eagle last night with Mitchkovsky and on Edge of Philly Sports. And, Mitch, I got to thank you so much for having me, of course, as always. You're my brother, man. I love you so much. You're literally the best. And, go check that out, too. So, yes, sir. Yo, what's up, JJ? What's up, Mike? So, in case you guys did not hear it, after this game is done, we're going to be going on DJ Eastwood's Run It Back Philly pod. I love DJ, man. He's the best. I can't say it enough. I really can't. He's really, really awesome. My bad, bro. Do you mind telling my friend Parham to get AC and TV? He's wild and he's a huge Oh man. Hey man. I mean, like, by all means, like, I feel you on that, but, like, man, like, I hope you come out on top tonight, man. I really do. Like, there's not really too much else I can say. So, but I'm happy that you're on here, though, and I'm happy that you're going to be on this cast. I hope that you keep coming back, man. I would seriously, like, love to have you keep coming back for sure. All right, so let's go over tonight's starting lineup. So for the Detroit Pistons, they have Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, Asar Thompson, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Isaiah Stewart. And for the Philadelphia 76ers, it'll be Tyrese Maxey, DeAnthony Melton, Nick Batum, Tobias Harris, and Joel Hans Embiid. So again, the lineup for the Pistons, you got Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, Asar Thompson, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Isaiah Stewart. And the Sixers again, it'll be Tyrese Maxey, DeAnthony Melton, Nick Batum, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. Yes, all right. So for the Sixers tonight, they're going to be playing against the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons are 2-22. They're on a 21-game losing streak. And the Sixers, they're 16-7. They're actually 9-3 at home. So this is the second game that they're playing in a row against Detroit. It was a road-home split. And this is also the first game of a back-to-back as they'll be going to Charlotte for tomorrow night. Sunman, what's going on, my guy? Hopefully you're doing well. Sixers in their red uniforms with the white letters and the white numbers on both the front and the back as tip-off is just about ready to get underway. Stewart and Embiid going at it against each other, and Joel Embiid wins the tip-off. The Sixers are going from left to right, and of course the Pistons are going from right to left. The Pistons are in their black and white uniforms with a little bit of some dark blue as well. Embiid, fade away, step back jumper, it's up, and that's good. Joel Embiid had a 30-point double-double in the last game in just the first half, which was absolutely insane, and he gets the first 2 points to start off this ball game. So it's 2-0 Philadelphia. 11:25 left in the first quarter. A three-point shot is up, and it's just a little bit off the mark. Bojan Bogdanovic missed the triple. All right, here we go. Embiid with a step-back jumper, and there's going to be a foul called on Isaiah Stewart. So Stewart gets called for the personal foul there. They say it was not in the act of shooting. So the Sixers, again, as we just mentioned, they're 16-7. They're second in their division behind the Boston Celtics. Melton hands it off to Embiid. Embiid on the low block, conducting the traffic. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He wants to bully Stewart. He gets double-teamed, passes it out of the double team, finds Maxey for three, and in and out it goes. And Stewart tried to get the rebound. It goes out of bounds towards the near baseline, and it'll still be 76ers basketball as they'll get a fresh 14 with 11:05 left in the first quarter. Maxey, the inbounder, finds Embiid. Embiid on the low block again from the far side of the basket. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Inside, outside, back inside, back outside to Maxey. They're playing a little two-man game there, and Maxey for three puts it up and puts it in. Great play by Embiid and Maxey. Some pick-and-pop shooting. Here we go. 5-0 run by Philadelphia so far. Hayes tries to find Cunningham. Back outside to Hayes on the far wing for a wide-open triple. Embiid comes up with the rebound and grabs the miss. Embiid leading the charge on the other end, and I believe we have a foul. It will be an offensive foul. We're going to say... Oh, it was a double dribble on Joel Embiid. I thought maybe that they were going to call Nick Batum for an illegal screen or something, but that wasn't what the call was. All right, so the Pistons have it again. As we just mentioned, they're 2-22 on the season. That's what their record is. Bogdanovic pulls up, count the bucket, and a foul. He just got the inbound and just put it up and in with the right hand. It was a little floater, and he'll go to the line for one more. So that's what he'll do. We have the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Charlotte Hornets tonight. That game just got started. And the Washington Wizards and Indiana Pacers game, that just got started too. The three-point conversion is good by Bojan Bogdanovic. So he's able to capitalize, and it's 5-3. We're just about 2 minutes underway. Maxey has the ball, goes inside, back outside to Embiid at the top of the key. Embiid thought about taking the three, but takes it to the lane. The ball gets stripped and it's stolen away by Cunningham. Cunningham tries to go up with it. It gets blocked by Maxey, or deflected by Maxey, I should say. The shot goes up, the little layup, and that's no good. Tyrese Maxey got the rebound. He's off to the races on the other end. A little Euro step in the lane. It's up and in with the right hand. It was contested too, 7-3. Lots of body action, but the whistles remained silent. Isaiah Stewart for a triple from way downtown. and that's just a little bit too strong. Harris comes up with his miss. Harris to Melton for a far wing three. It bounces 2 times, and it goes in and out. Hayes with an outlet pass all the way to Stewart. It's up, and that's good. Asar Thompson, I beg your pardon. So Killian Hayes gets the dime. It's now 7-5. Lots of movement so far between both of these teams in a very fast-paced game. Monty Williams, the head coach, of course, for the Detroit Pistons. And for the Sixers, it's Nick Nurse. Embiid and Maxey on some pick-and-roll action. Embiid at the top of the key, loses the dribble, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say that Joel touched it last as it goes out of bounds towards the near sideline. It just ricocheted off of his knee, and that's where it went out of bounds. He's going to talk with someone after the game, man. Yes, sir. So it's 7-5. We'll talk about it during a break. Bojan Bogdanovic gets the inbound, and he kicks it back out to Hayes for a near wing three. Way too strong as it clanks off the back of the rim. Maxey with the rebound. The long rebound it was. Finds Batum. Batum inside to Harris. Harris tries to posterize Hayes, and he's fouled. He is fouled, and they'll head to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. The Sixers already doing a good job with the dribble penetration, and the ball movement's been really cool. It's been very fluid so far. They're doing a good job at trying to get everybody out there involved. Maxey with some dribble handoffs to Joel Embiid. That's what you want to see. That's the one thing that the Sixers have done a really good job at this season in regards to just their offense. The ball movement's been very, very key. First foul shot is good by Tobias Harris. It's 8-5 Sixers. Second foul shot as he takes 2 dribbles. It's up and in. Nothing but net for Toby. Bro, my friend Alex and I are here. I shared this live stream. Oh, man, what's going on? Thank you so much, man. What's up? You're on my TV. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. Hit me up on Instagram and send me a pic. I would love that. Killian Hayes gets the ball stripped and stolen away by Nick Batum. Maxey off to the races. Goes up into the lane with a layup. It's up and in. The Sixers doing a good job in the transition game. And Monty Williams calls a timeout. That's the first timeout called in this game. And with 8:19 left to go, the Sixers explode on an 11-5 run to start off the ball game at the Wells Fargo Center. Yes. All right. So we're going to go on DJ Eastwood's podcast right after this. So after the game tonight, in case you guys did not hear, DJ Eastwood and I are collaborating. So if you don't know who DJ Eastwood is, if the name Run It Back Philly sounds familiar, that's the podcast we're going to be on. So Run It Back Philly with DJ Eastwood. He's the man. He's the myth. He's the legend. And I'm really excited about that. He's been doing a lot of Sixers content for about 4 years. He's one of the most he's one of the most popular Sixers content creators that's out there. I definitely put him in my top 3 for sure. He does an incredible job. So that's what it is. I just sent this to my group chat. Can you tell my friends that Alex is his little bro? Oh, that's cool, man. That's so cool. What is going on, Alex? How you doing, my guy? You're his little bro? Thanks for coming on here, man. Appreciate it. I really do. Fernando, what's going on? I got the house on Philadelphia. Man, we got a lot of people in the sports betting action on here. Cool. That's sick, man. That's what's up. Yes. All right. Hit that thumbs up button if you guys are just coming in, and hit that subscribe button too, guys. It definitely helps me out, and it definitely is an awesome thing. 23 people watching, only 6 likes. I give you this content for free. What are you guys waiting for? All right, we're going to do our little poll question. All right, and this is what I want to know. All right, how many points, does Joel Embiid, get another double-double in the first half of this game versus the Pistons? Yes or no? Does Joel Embiid get another double-double in the first half tonight? Yes or no? All right, we're going to start the poll right now. It should be pinned at the very top of the live chat. That's what I want to know. JJ, do your thing, bro. Yeah, man. What's up, RC? How you doing, my guy? Thanks for coming on here, man. I appreciate it. Anybody here feeling bad for the Detroit Quittins? Not I. Oh, that's why you said, JJ, do your thing, bro. So Marvin Bagley, the third, is out tonight with lower back pain, and Jalen Duren, he's out with a left ankle sprain. So the Detroit Pistons missing both of those guys. But so far tonight, the 76ers handling their business as they lead it 11-5 against the Pistons. They were able to take care of business in their last game, and they beat the Pistons 129-111. 11-5 Sixers as the Pistons get the inbound here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Sorry about that. And the ball goes into the backcourt. Hayes has it, and a backcourt violation is called against the Pistons. 8 minutes exactly left to go in the first quarter. Both teams combined have 5 turnovers. The Sixers have 3, and the Pistons have 2. Tyrese Maxey has the ball at the logo. He finds Embiid at the top of the key. Back to Batum. Batum back to Harris on the low block. Harris trying to take his defender to Septa. Puts it up and puts it in. Nothing but net for Tobias Harris. That's what you want to see. Bully ball offense by Toby. 7.5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. 13-5 Sixers. Bogdanovic trying to go into the lane. Kicks it back outside. It's intercepted, though, by Batum. Batum to Harris. Harris at the foul line, and he swings it around the timeline. Finds Joel Embiid. Embiid hands it off to Maxey. Maxey lets it fly for 3. Way too strong, and Isaiah Stewart comes up with his miss. 13-5 is the score. Sixers lead it by 8. Cunningham working around a couple of screens. Tries to fight through a couple of defenders. And it's intercepted again by Tobias Harris. The transition offense has really been a question so far by Detroit. Harris trying to dribble into the lane with the right hand. And the ball goes out of bounds. It touches the baseline. And Harris touched it last. Good defense by Cade Cunningham. 13-5, 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. Again, the Pistons going from right to left, and the Sixers are going from left to right. Here we go. Hayes has it. Cunningham on the near corner has to pass it to somebody, and he finds Isaiah Stewart. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bojan Bogdanovic in the lane trying to take on DeAnthony Melton, who's a couple inches smaller than him. Kicks it back outside to Stewart. 3 seconds left to go. Stewart's runner is up from the foul line. He had to put up something, and Embiid grabs his rebound. Batum inside to Harris, out in transition. Harris flushes it home, and the Sixers lead it by 10. We're just about halfway done this first quarter. The 76ers shooting very well from the field. Bojan Bogdanovic for 3 on the near wing. He was wide open, and a long rebound by Asar Thompson. Thompson's runner, that's too strong. And Joel Embiid comes away with another rebound. It's been a 3.5-minute scoring drought for Detroit. Embiid to Melton. As Melton goes into the lane, puts it up, he's fouled. He is fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. The Sixers' defense has been very solid so far, and Detroit has just really been sleeping on the fast break. And that was something that the Sixers really wanted to try to attack. So no foul shots will be attempted here, as Embiid gets the inbound, goes up with a turnaround jumper. That's no good. On the other end, though, Asar Thompson tries to dribble into the lane, and Melton snipes it, almost had it, and it goes out of bounds, I believe, and it'll be Detroit basketball. So Melton tried to take it from Isaiah Stewart. Stewart tried to get it with the right hand, and they're going to call an offensive foul. That's what it was, as DeAnthony Melton got elbowed in the neck. That's what it was. So Patrick Beverley comes into the ball game for Tyrese Maxey. So Stewart gets called for the foul. It was an offensive foul as he elbowed him right into the face, and they're going to review this. They are going to go to the headsets and review this to see if whether or not it was a foul. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So Patrick Beverley, of course, coming in. Of course, Isaiah Stewart and Marcus Morris Sr. were going at it in the last game, and Stewart did get ejected. He did get ejected, so that was in the last game that they played. Sixers lead at 15-5 with 5:50 left to go in the first quarter, and they play against the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow night. Tonight they're playing against the Pistons for their second straight game in a row. They were at Little Caesars Arena on Wednesday night and were able to take care of business as they won that ball game, and they won really handily. It was 129-111, but they had like a 30-point lead at the beginning of the fourth quarter. So they are reviewing this, and there's a stoppage in play with 5:51 left to go in the first quarter. So there was originally, it was called an offensive foul on Isaiah Stewart as he tried to elbow DeAnthony Melton over towards the chin, or over towards the neck area. And let's see. All right, so it's going to be Sixers basketball. Melton will be the inbounder, so it's just a common foul. I guess that they were going to see if there was anything extra, and that's why it took them a little bit of time to review that. 5:45 left in the first quarter. Patrick Beverley gets the inbound. Beverley does come in for Maxey. Beverley tries to find Embiid. Embiid almost lost it. It was a bounce pass back to Embiid. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll find Melton at the foul line. Melton backs up, though. 2 defenders were on him. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Melton, ISO, three-pointer at the top of the key. It's a little short. Actually hit the front of the rim and went out of bounds towards the near sideline. So another 76ers miss from 3 that time around. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Cade Cunningham will hand it off to Asar Thompson. Thompson gets the ball stripped and stolen away by Melton. Melton with a fast break. Outlet pass to Joel Embiid. He's fouled. Does not get the friendly bounce. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. The Sixers already in the bonus. They're already in the bonus. So any foul that's committed by Detroit will result in free throws. Over Embiid's last 8 games, he's averaged about 36.5 points per game. He's shooting 55% from the field and is also averaging 12 rebounds per game as well. And the most incredible thing about it is that he's had 8 consecutive games in a row where he's had 30 points and 10 rebounds, which is absolutely crazy. All right. That foul shot is good, too, so it's now 17-5. 17-5, Sixers lead it with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cunningham at the top of the key, working around the screen, finds Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on a low pump fake. He was on the far wing, now steps inside, goes to the foul line, extended, puts it up, and puts it in. It was contested by Patrick Beverley. 17-7 is the score, and that's the first 2 points tonight by Bojan Bogdanovich. Beverley's high-arcing runner in the lane is a little bit short, and the Pistons going on a little fast break out here. Bojan Bogdanovich left wide open for a triple on the far corner, and he knocks it down. He knocks that one down. It's 17-10 in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first. Embiid at the top of the key. He's at the foul line. He fades away, finds Harris for a wide-open triple in the far corner, and it's just a little bit over towards the right side. Rebound by Bogdanovich. Harris was wide open and just could not knock down the tray. Isaiah Stewart with a foul line jumper. Actually, it was from the foul line extended, and he knocks that one down. So the Pistons are on a 6-2 run. It's now 17-12 Philadelphia with 3:50 left in the first quarter. Embiid takes it up, stops at the foul line, pulls up for 2, and it goes in. It does go in. It's 19-12. Sixers up by 7. Thompson for 2 at the foul line. Puts it up and in as well. Boy, both these teams moving so quickly so far to start off this ball game. Beverley gets fouled by Cade Cunningham, who was trying to reach in towards the near wing at the top of the 3, and he's fouled too. I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. I have no idea what you're talking about, but please don't spam the chat, my guy. 3:30 left in the first quarter, and Patrick Beverley will head to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. Ayo, my outlaw. First foul shot's good. If you guys are interested in becoming a mod for the channel, please reach out to me and definitely let me know for sure. That's what I wanted to remind you all. Beverley misses or makes the first foul shot. It's 20-14. Second foul shot by Beverley. It goes in and out, and that's no good. Sixers up by 2 possessions with less than 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Killian Hayes dribbles around the screen, stops on the dime on the near wing, and he'll hand it off to Thompson. Going inside and trying to put up a three-point shot that time. It's no good by Jaden Ivey. So Jaden Ivey getting some action out there for Detroit. Embiid tries to part the Red Sea, knife his way into the lane, and he puts it up and in with the right hand. 22-14. Sixers have to get back on defense, though. Ivey with a layup. It's blocked by Embiid, but the putback flush is good as gold by James Wiseman, the former Golden State Warrior. 22-16, 2:50 left in the first quarter. Embiid on the near wing with 1 foot inside and outside of the three. He pulls up for two at the foul line extended. It's up and in. Joel Embiid tonight so far, 10 points for him, and he's 4 for 5 from the field. Still hasn't attempted the three yet. Hayes will hand it off all the way to Thompson. The shot goes up, and that's no good. The basketball gods say no, but James Wiseman puts it back up and in, and we have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Lots of putbacks so far as the Sixers are not able to get too many defensive rebounds during those last 2.5 minutes or so. And the Pistons were just finding ways to just fight through the trenches and get it up and in. Done, Nick. No cursing on here. Yup. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that. Can we do a Cowboys dance off? Nah, man. We can't do that, man. Just keep it appropriate on here, guys. Don't spam the chat. Read the rules. Just be a good human being. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. Don't be annoying. Don't be spamming the chat. And come on here and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, guys. You know, this is the first time tonight that we're wearing our new Tyrese Maxey jersey. Number 0 because he's a hero. Tyrese Maxey is our hero, guys. He really is. So, had to wear it tonight for the first time because I thought that this would be a good time to wear it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Disrespectful. Hey, some people are like that, though. But thanks for taking care of it, my guy. I really do appreciate that. I got 24 people on here watching. Tell your friends about this channel and make sure that they all like and subscribe. All right. I'm done, man. I'm done with you. Come on, man. I literally just said, like, goodbye, bro. Goodbye, bro. All right. Hit that thumbs up button, though, guys. We got 28 lovely people on here watching. Again, if you guys would like to become a mod, I know that we're starting to get more and more people on here for our Sixers content. So if you are interested, please, reach out to me and definitely let me know. That's all it is. Yep. All right. So, there was one other thing I wanted to check. There it is. Okay. I had the wrong scoreboard up, guys. I did. All right. 29 of you on here watching. So, Daryl Morey, in case you guys did not hear today, you should actually go check out my little YouTube short we did as soon as the news broke out. But he has, the Sixers have extended his contract for the next 5 years. So at the conclusion of the 2027-28 season, that is when either his contract has to be renewed again or he's going to stop and leave. But the Sixers have him locked up for another 5 years. 2:15 left to go in the first quarter. Embiid has it on the on the foul line, puts it up and in as he gets the jump shot to go. 26-18, Embiid with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and he's 5 for 6 from the field. Here's Killian Hayes at the foul line, the Pistons foul line that is, and he'll hand it off to Livers. Livers inside, tries to find Wiseman, and he can't get the 2 to fall. I think it's good so far. I just wish we lock on the threes. Best of luck to Philly, my brother. Man, I appreciate that, man. I really do. 26-18 is the score. 1:51 left to go in the first quarter. Wiseman's at the charity stripe, and he puts up the first foul shot, and it goes in. So as we mentioned before, James Wiseman, okay, he's 22 years old. He went to Memphis College. He was the 2nd overall pick of the 2020 draft. That was the same draft that The Sixers took Tyrese Maxey. He was the 21st overall pick. But Wiseman, as he knocks down the second foul shot, is averaging about 5.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and just half an assist. But he is shooting 67% from the field. Sixers lead it by 2 possessions, 1:40 left to go in the first quarter. Embiid hands it off to Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid for 3 at the top of the key. Just a little bit short. The 76ers, they're struggling from 3 so far tonight. Hayes hands it off, finds Livers at the top of the key, fakes it first, pulls the trigger, fires it, and Livers comes away with a long rebound. So Livers will try to find a teammate who tries to put it up, and that's no good either. That is no good either. And the Sixers come away with another rebound. Maxey dribbling into the lane, lost his dribble, and it goes out of bounds towards the near baseline. 1:11 left in this first quarter. Sixers had a little bit of some sloppy basketball there. So Wiseman is the one that made the pull-up jumper. There's a 3-point step back. That's no good again. 26-20. Embiid at the foul line. We'll try to find Tyrese Maxey. Maxey hands it off to Embiid. Embiid hands it back off to Maxey. Maxey trying to go off to the races. Finds Oubre Jr. for a far corner 3, and it's airballed. Kelly Oubre Jr. comes back in for the Sixers. Forgot to mention that. Killian Hayes trying to drive it on the other side and goes up with the left hand. The underhanded scoop, and it's no good. He'll be fouled, though, and that's going to put the Pistons in the bonus. The foul was called on Kelly Oubre Jr. as he tried to swipe Killian Hayes' left hand. That's what he tried to do. Hayes this season has been doing a pretty good job so far with the Pistons, averaging about 9.5 points per game, 3 rebounds as well, 4.5 assists. He is still 22 years old and is 6'5", 195 pounds. He's taken by Detroit as the 7th overall pick of the 2020 draft. First foul shot's good, and the second foul shot is good as gold as well. So those are his first 2 points that he's able to knock down tonight. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So the Sixers could go for a 2-for-1. 30 seconds now. Maxey has it on the far wing, tries to drive it into the lane. He'll hand it back out to Embiid, who takes 1 jab step, 2 jab steps. They're not going to have time to go for a 2-for-1. Embiid with 5 seconds left on the shot clock takes about 5 jab steps, puts it up, and it's just a little bit too strong again. Hayes with the board. Hayes at the foul line in Detroit zone, and now takes it out to the far wing, standing at the Wells Fargo Center sign. 8 seconds left, shot clock is unplugged. Hayes at the foul line, gets the ball stripped and stolen away by Maxey. The strip by Beverly. Maxey for 3 for the buzzer. No! And that's going to do it. So the clock goes off, the buzzer expires, and the Sixers lead it 26-22. They started off the quarter really strong, but then just went ice cold within the last 5.5 minutes or so. But hopefully they can try to keep this up and put on a clinic against the Pistons once again as we head into quarter number 2. We need the UFO sound effect for air balls. Well, it's a little bit hard to play sound effects when you're in the middle of action, guys. You try doing it, especially when it's basketball and it's a quick game. It's not so easy to do that. It really isn't. But hypothetically, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Sometimes if there's like a stop in the action and there's like an and one situation, then we might be able to play something. But again, it takes me off my rhythm, and we got to do that. I think it's good so far. I just wish we lock on the threes. I think I read that one. If you are new to the channel, man, spike the like and hit the subscribe button. Hopefully, you need Mitch with you. Hee hee. Yeah, man. I need a group, man. You know, I'm hoping that the dream one day is to make this into a team company. You know, that's kind of the dream that I'm starting to kind of have with this. But you got to take baby steps, and I don't know. Like, this is what we want to do, but we want to take advantage of this type of platform because this is how the landscape of sports broadcasting is changing. And it's changing for the better in that sense because you guys get to make it more personal. And you guys are the color commentators, guys. That's the thing I like about this platform. That's what makes it special, too. All right. Hit the thumbs up button. Smash the subscribe button as well. Spike the like. You guys know the drill. Algo Gang, do your thing. Do your thing. I kind of meant he could hit the sound thing. No. I understand that. But he can't because it would have to be in person. And he streams Sixers games too. So it wouldn't work. But in a nice little world, in a bubble, filled with dreams and that type of thing, sure. Nah. All right, as we start off the second quarter, the Sixers are up by 4 points. They're shooting 45.5% from the field and 11% from deep. Pistons, not much better. They're shooting 14% from deep. Marcus Morris Sr. comes in for the Sixers, and Paul Reed does as well. First shot is up, and that's no good by Killian Hayes. And the Sixers, they got the ball back, but Paul Reed got called for an offensive foul. It was an illegal screen that Alec Burks was trying to walk around. So Hayes has it at the top of the key. He's at the three-point line. Swings it all the way out to Burks. Burks inside to Wiseman. Wiseman hands it off to Hayes, and the ball gets deflected off of the left shoe of Kelly Oubre Jr. and goes out of bounds towards the far sideline. So the Sixers have Maxey, Covington, Morris Sr., Reed, and Oubre Jr. all out there for them. Pistons have Bogdanovich, Hayes, Wiseman, Ivy, and Burks. Pistons get the inbound. Bojan Bogdanovich has to go up with a little runner with the shot clock expiring. It's no good. Kelly Oubre Jr. with the long rebound. Oubre Jr. trying to bounce pass it all the way to Tyrese Maxey. And it goes out of bounds towards the near baseline once again, but it's last touched by the Pistons. I believe that Killian Hayes was the one that got a little piece of the rock. It was Jaden Ivey, so it hit off of his left shoe. Maxey gets the inbound, standing at the 76ers half-court logo, and he'll find Paul Reed. Reed hands it off to Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. trying to slice his way into the lane, goes into the lane, and pulls down a dunk as he lands in a sitting position. Hold me back, fam. 28-22, that's going to be all over ESPN. There's a shot that goes up, and that's just a layup, and that's no good. Marcus Morris Sr. lets it fly for a triple on the near wing. It's good. Tyrese Maxey with the dish, and Marcus Morris Sr. with the triple. 31-22. How about that dunk by Kelly Oubre Jr.? It looked like he was not coming down, and as soon as he did, he landed into a sitting position on the baseline. There's a shot that goes up, and it's rebounded by Paul Reed. Reed to Oubre Jr. for a triple, and that's off the mark as Killian Hayes comes away with the rebound. Hayes to Burks on the far wing. Burks trying to dribble this one out at the Wells Fargo Center sign. We're just about 2 minutes underway in the second quarter. Burks driving into the lane, pulls up with a left-handed Euro step, and that one is good as gold. 31-24, Sixers lead it by 7. Maxey, rudder, little teardrop, and it's way too short. Tyrese Maxey, 1 for 4 from 3 and 3 for 8 from the field so far. James Wiseman was the one that came up with the rebound, and we do have a stoppage in play right here. John Kruk is in the booth with Kate Scott and Ala Abdonabi. So John Kruk got to ring the bell for the Sixers tonight, which was really cool. That is really awesome that he's in the booth with the both of them. So Oubre Jr. did get called for a personal foul, and that's why the stoppage in play occurred. Hayes at the foul line, pulls up for 2, and it's nothing but net. It was contested as well. Kelly Oubre Jr. was all in his face. 31-26. Tyrese Maxey standing at the logo, gets past the half-court sign. He'll hand it off to Oubre Jr. He's on the far wing, now at the foul line extended, pulls up for 2. He's fouled. That was a big-time foul by Jaden Ivey as he was trying to reach in, swiped him right on the left hand. And we have 2 more free throws coming up by Kelly Oubre Jr. All right, we got to fix this scoreboard, so just bear with me for 1 second. This is brought to you by Play-by-Play with JJ. Want to tune in to 76ers basketball, Phillies baseball, and Eagles football games for play-by-play and Flyers watch parties? Come on over to Play-by-Play with JJ, where all the exciting action is. I totally just improvised that. So that's how we did it, man. We like it. Maybe I'll cut that. I don't know. Have to wait and see how that sounds. I think I stuttered just a little bit. All right, the first foul shot is good by Kelly Oubre Jr., and the second foul shot is good as well. So he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Kelly Oubre Jr., of course, a former Charlotte Hornet, as they're playing against the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow night in Charlotte. 33-26. Hayes dribbles into the lane, tries to kick it out to Bogdanovic. Bojan Bogdanovic fakes it and then hands it off to Burks for 3, and that's a little bit short from the near corner. Rebound by Oubre Jr. Here's Maxey. Maxey back to Morris Sr. at the top of the key, trying to spin, and he'll find Paul Reed. Reed inside, outside, all the way to Morris Sr. again. Morris Sr. spinning, fading, jabbing away, and it's just a little short. It was a turnaround jump shot by Morris Sr. and rebounded by the Pistons once again. 33-26, 8:45 left to go in the second quarter. Burks with the underhanded scoop. It was a little reverse layup, and he got it to go. Alec Burks, the former 76er, just got a 2-foot layup to go in. Robert Covington back out there for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey, runner, as he's fouled. He doesn't make the runner, but he'll head back to the line for 2 more foul shots. So the Sixers have put up 7 points so far in this second quarter. The Pistons have put up 6, and Maxey is fouled right there. A little slow with that stuff, age thing. No, that's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, you found your Christmas emoji. That's nice. That's what you were commenting on. That's cool. So the first foul shot's good. Cade Cunningham will come in for Killian Hayes. Asar Thompson will also step in for Alec Burks. Sixers do lead at 34-28. They were able to put up a lot of points in the last game in the first half alone. They actually put up 70 points. And Joel Embiid, again, had 30. 30-point double-double in just the first half. Second foul shot is good, too, by Tyrese Maxey. So Maxey today, 9 points. He's 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 4 from downtown, has 1 rebound and 1 assist as well. Wiseman pulls up and fires and hits it. That was from the near baseline. It's 35-30. Sixers again going from left to right, and the Pistons are going from right to left. Tyrese Maxey gets the handoff. Maxey lets it fly on the near wing for a triple, and that's off the mark. Another offensive rebound, though, by Paul Reed. He'll find Morris Sr. Morris Sr. steps back, pulls up for 3, and he drains it. Of course he does. Marcus Morris Sr. still putting on the moves. And I got to tell you, maybe Nick Nurse has unlocked something in him. 38-30 as Bogdanovic tries to dribble around the timeline. Now he's at the top of the key. A bounce pass inside. It's intercepted, though, by Morris Sr. A 3-on-2 fast break. Senior to Maxey on the near wing. He'll go into the lane, and the trees are right there. He has to pass it out to Oubre Jr. Kelly Oubre Jr. being guarded by Asar Thompson. Steps back, lets it fly, almost tries to break his ankles. No good. Bojan Bogdanovic with a long defensive rebound. Thompson on the other end being guarded by Robert Covington. Tries to swing it out, and it's intercepted again by Morris Sr. The strip calls by Covington. Maxey off to the races. Runner, it's up and in! 40-30, Sixers lead it by 10. As they're going on a little run and are starting to grab some sort of momentum, and another timeout is called by Detroit. That was pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive. Cool. All right, if you guys are new to the channel, the name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you guys are new, make sure you all like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. We do classic-style play-by-play of radio-esque types of play-by-play calls for Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, Eagles football, and we also do watch parties for the Philadelphia Flyers as well. Took me 3 weeks to find it. It took you 3 weeks to find the Christmas tree? Oh, it's all good. Marcus Morris Sr.'s trade value is going up. Yes, I agree with that, man. I totally agree with that. You just took the words right out of my mouth. John Martin says, love your play-by-play. Thanks, man. Tonight we're a little bit behind on the action. I think that we're trying to be a little bit too wordy tonight. There's a couple of times where I've noticed that during like the thick of it all and during the grind that some of the players I have to look down a little bit more, and that's not what I should be doing. But again, this is why we get practice on here, and this is why we live and we learn. Because not only are we trying to get practice, we're also trying to brand ourselves and engage with the community. So we're doing a lot of things at once, but we have a fun time. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is what makes it so fun. But thank you so much for the compliment, John. I seriously, and I truly mean this, I really do appreciate this, guys. And please, guys, come on after tonight's game. Right after the game is over, we're calling it, and we're going on to DJ Eastwood's podcast, Run It Back Philly, tonight. I'm so excited to be on there and collaborate with him. It's been a dream, so it really has. It's been a dream, so I'm excited about that. And, we got to fix the scoreboard once again. Tell your friends about this channel, too, guys. If they want to hear really good, legitimate basketball, baseball, or football play-by-play, this is the channel to go to, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if you're a Philly sports fan or not. If you guys want to hear, like, legitimate, really good radio-esque types of play-by-play calls, you don't really get a lot of them on here. So that's what we do. That's our bread and butter. And that's how we do our channel, man. Everybody wins. You guys get to tune into the game. I'm sorry I can't show the game. But I also do get to work on my radio voice, and this is the second best option for y'all. So it's a win-win situation, you know? It's great. Sixers lead at 40-30. They're on a 14-8 run to start off the second quarter. Bojan Bogdanovic, Asar Thompson, Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Livers, and James Wiseman all out there for Detroit. Cunningham tries to go into the lane, pulls up, and he nails it. He actually got a little layup. So Wiseman trying to steal the inbound from Tyrese Maxey, and Maxey gets it. He's in the backcourt, and now gets past the half-court logo. Maxey with an alley-oop pass trying to find Kelly Oubre Jr. Tries to slam it home, but he's fouled. He was fouled on the alley-oop. Man, you don't really see Tyrese Maxey throwing a lot of alley-oop passes. That is something very interesting, and I'm happy that the Sixers are starting to try to work on that a little bit. Oubre Jr. was just a little bit too far, though. He was on the near baseline. They're actually going to say, that Kelly Oubre Jr. was fouled. The refs are getting together, though, and I'm a little bit curious as of why Isaiah Livers is the one that gets called for the shooting foul. Isaiah Stewart will also come back into the ball game for James Wiseman. That's a little bit weird that Livers got called for the shooting foul. I'm a little confused. Okay, so even they were confused. Even ESPN was confused. It was not a shooting foul. It was a foul on the floor. I was going to say, well, that's a little bit weird that they're making the substitution before the first foul shot. Robert Covington gets the inbound, tries to go up with it, and he can't get it to go. Grabs his own rebound, finds Oubre Jr. for a far wing three. Oh, yes, baby! 43-32, Sixers up by 11. And that's the second three-pointer that they've made, actually the third that they've made in this game. They are 3 for 14, shooting 21% from downtown. Cunningham at the top of the key. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, being guarded by Kelly Oubre Jr. He'll try to find Asar Thompson. 2 seconds left to go. Thompson tries to stick it to the baseline, puts it up, and puts it in. With the right hand on the left side of the baseline. Hits 43-34. Pistons cut it to single digits. Maxey, handoff to Reed. Reed back to Maxey. Maxey's little teardrop goes up, and he does not get the soft touch. Tries to grab the rebound and knife his way into the lane. And it'll still be Sixers basketball. They're going to say it was last touched by Killian Hayes. And now Joel Embiid will sub on in for Paul Reed. And Nick Batum will also come in for Kelly Oubre Jr. 5:49 left to go in this first half, this opening half. The Wizards lead it by 5 against the Indiana Pacers with 7:21 left to go in the second quarter. But back at the ranch in Philadelphia, it's 43-34 Sixers. Embiid gets the inbound, pulls up for a foul line jumper, and he airballs it. It was contested. Bojan Bogdanovic comes away with the rebound, working around the screen. Now he's at the Pistons foul line. Bounce pass all the way to Hayes for a wide-open triple. It's off the mark. Isaiah Stewart with the long rebound as he finds the glass. 3-point shot by Bogdanovic. That's off the mark, too. A Sixers rebound goes to Nick Batum. And an outlet pass to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey inside-outside to Embiid. Embiid back outside to Maxey. Maxey goes into the lane, tries to find Morris Sr. Oh, what a pass by Maxey. And oh, what a shot by Morris Sr. How about the dime by Maxey? As he was on the far corner, he was in motion, had to bounce pass it to Morris Sr. and found him wide open for 3. That was unbelievable. Sixers lead it by 12. The Pistons can't buy a bucket on the other end as Asar Thompson misses from 26 feet. Tyrese Maxey has the basketball. Morris Sr. actually was the one that got the defensive rebound. Embiid at the foul line. Tries to go up with 2 jab steps here. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Double team's coming. The jump shot is a little bit short. And I believe we have a loose ball foul called on Isaiah Livers. We have a loose ball foul called on Livers. And the Sixers will make a couple of substitutions. Morris Sr. was trying to get the rebound, and Livers just made some contact with him and tried to box him out. But Marcus Morris Sr., what a game he has had so far in this second quarter. Tyrese Maxey will sub on out for DeAnthony Melton. Tobias Harris also steps in for Marcus Morris Sr. What's good, Dark? How you doing, my guy? Hopefully you're doing well, man. Good game so far. Sixers on a 19-12 run here in the second quarter. The inbound goes to Melton. Melton with a bounce pass to Embiid on the low block on the far side of the baseline. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid draws the double team. Kicks it out to Batum for a quick trigger 3-point shot, and that's off the mark again. Just off the mark. Bojan Bogdanovic gets the outlet pass, tries to go up with a 2, and Harris is the one that commits the foul. And Bojan Bogdanovic, again, continues to just rip apart this Philadelphia 76ers defense. So already 10 points for him. Harris gets called for the shooting foul, and he'll go to the line for the and 1. 4:23 left to go in the second quarter as the Sixers are up by 10. And Bojan Bogdanovic converts on the 3-point opportunity and cuts the lead to single digits. 46-37, 4:15 left to go in the second quarter. Embiid draws the foul. He was at the top of the key. And he'll just go to the line to shoot a couple of foul shots. The foul was not in the act of shooting. However, the Sixers are now in the bonus. So any foul committed during the rest of this quarter by Detroit will result in foul shots for the Sixers. Embiid has been a really good foul shooter throughout his entire career, in case you're actually curious about that, as Embiid's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is up, and it just goes in. It took about 3 bounces or so. But just from a career perspective, Embiid is shooting 82% from the free throw line. This season, though, he's shooting 88%, which is a career high. The year before, he was averaging 85.7% at the line. His second highest was 85.9, and that was in the 2020-2021 season. Second foul shot by Embiid is good. So Joel Embiid goes 2 for 2 from the line, and so far has 14 points and 6 rebounds, along with 1 assist in this first half. 4 minutes left to go. Covington tries to strip it away from Alec Burks. Burks trying to take it to the lane, and he'll kick it back out to Bogdanovic. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Bogdanovic tries to go into the lane again, and he's fouled. Bojan Bogdanovic really doing a good job at just being aggressive while he's going downhill, and he'll head back to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. That's the second time that he's been fouled by Tobias Harris. In the act of shooting, that is. Bogdanovic with 11 points trying to match Joel Embiid. He's 4 for 9 from the field, and again has made 1 3 so far today. And he does drain the first foul shot as it goes in. It's now 48-38. We have a couple substitutions here for the Indiana Pacers. Killian Hayes will step back in for Asar Thompson. That's the only substitution. Bojan Bogdanovic averaging about 20.5 points per game, 2 rebounds, and less than 3 assists. And the second foul shot goes off the hands. It was no good, and it went off the hands of Stewart. Went out of bounds towards the near sideline, and the Sixers will get the basketball back. They will get it back. Nick Batum inbounds it, and he'll find DeAnthony Melton. Melton just gets past half court. He's standing at the top of the key. Tries to find Batum. Batum with a bounce pass inside. And he'll find Melton, and Melton gets fouled. So it was a pick and roll to the basket as Batum got the handoff and just dropped a little bounce pass inside to DeAnthony Melton as he tried to make an acrobatic reverse layup, and was not able to do so. There's Josh Harris. He's at the game sitting on the sidelines, the far sidelines, that is. He had his drink literally open. It was open, and it was on the hardwood, so if he would have spilled that water, I'm sure that a lot of the fans wouldn't have been happy about that. All right, so the second foul shot is good, And it's now 50-38 with 3:40 left to go in this second quarter. Here we go. Cunningham has it on the near wing. He was at the three-point line, tries to drive it to the baseline over Embiid. The runner's up, and that's no good. And D'Anthony Melton is the one that gets another rebound. Melton outside to Batum. Batum to Melton. One more to Covington. I thought he was going to take the shot, but it'll bounce past it inside to Embiid. Embiid draws the double team. Inside, outside to Covington for a contested triple. No good again. Alec Burks comes away with the rebound. Didn't even have to jump for it as it just landed into the breadbasket. 3:12 left in the second quarter. Bogdanovich trying to take on D'Anthony Melton, a guy that's 4 inches smaller than him, and boxes his way in. Bogdanovich goes into the lane. It's blocked by Joel Embiid. Oh, he swatted it away. Embiid leading the fast break on the other end. Finds Covington. He'll kick it back out to Melton. Melton at the foul line. Tries to part the Red Sea. And the finger roll finish is good by D'Anthony. 52-38 with 2:45 left to go in this first half. The opening half, 2:40 left now. Killian Hayes trying to drive it inside. Goes up with a little runner, and he's fouled by Rocco. Rocco just bought right in. Tried to swipe him on the left hand, and he will be fouled. He'll go back to the line for some more free throws. 33 lovely people on here watching. That means that all y'all, not all y'all, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cancel a lot of people out. That just means a dozen of you have not hit that like button. What are y'all waiting for, man? What are y'all waiting for? All right, so we have a timeout called. I wonder if they're going to review this to see if it was a foul. Don't know if Detroit will review it or not. That'll be very interesting. We need 5 more subscribers to get to 1,570 subs, guys. I would love it if we could do that by the end of tonight. That'd be really awesome. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Algo Gang, do your thing. I want to hear from you all. What do you guys like about this game so far? What don't you like about this game so far? Comment down below what your thoughts are. What do the Sixers need to be doing a better job at in regards to this game? I think that they got to do a better job at rebounding. And we'll talk more about it a little bit later as we go into halftime. But what do you think that they have to do a better job at? Simple as that. And what do you like so far? All right, let me catch my breath for a second. See, baseball is... football... When you look at the paces of all these games when you're calling it, basketball, of course, is the fastest, and that's what makes it... hockey's the fastest. Basketball TV is like football, I would say. Basketball on the radio is like hockey on TV because you're calling the action so fast, and you're the eyes and the ears. For baseball, it's roughly the same for TV and for radio. You just got to be more descriptive. Unless there's a lot of action in the game. But, yeah. And then for football, what makes it interesting to me is that it's sort of like the in-between of basketball on the radio and baseball on the radio when you're doing football on the radio. Same thing with the TV. So, but, yeah. All right, if you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below. Basketball gets it, breaks with fouls, shots, turnovers, etc. No, hockey gets it, my guy. Hockey is even faster than basketball. But with hockey, you're not going to be able to fill in everything because there's so much going on. And sometimes with basketball, you don't get that either. Like, you really have to... be like on top of your stuff. Almost cursed right there. What's up, man? Found you from Twitch. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Lion Fire. If you guys are on Twitch, by the way, or on Facebook, thanks for reminding me, man. Please come on to YouTube, or also you can hit me a follow on Twitch. I just don't look at the comments on Twitch as much because a lot of the people that I have on here are from YouTube. So, but thank you so much for finding this channel, man. I appreciate it. 52-30 is the score. And welcome on in, Lion Fire. Welcome on in. Killian Hayes missed the first foul shot and drains the second one. And here we go. It's 52-39. 2.5 minutes left to go. Maxey at the top of the key. Dribbles around the screen set by Embiid. Goes into the lane, kicks it back out to Melton. Melton was on the near corner. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He dribbles it back outside to the three-point line. Bounce pass inside to Embiid. 3 seconds left to go. A turnaround jumper by Joel. It does not get the friendly bounce. Melton tried to poke it back up and in, and it was just a little bit too strong. Rebound by Detroit. Hayes at the top of the logo, and he'll hand it off to his teammate. Hayes gets it back, though, and this time he'll hand it off to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham at the foul line pulls up for 2. It bounced 3 times. Boy, I don't know if there's double rims out there or not. Tobias Harris got the rebound. Harris inside to Embiid. Embiid puts up a 2. He's fouled. It was a turnaround, little baby hook, if you will, by Joel Embiid. And he'll try to go to the line to shoot 2 more foul shots. So it does not look like Joel Embiid is going to get a double-double before the end of the first half. But he was able to have a 30-point double-double in the going into the second half of the last game. 1:50 left to go in this second quarter. First foul shot by Joel. It goes in as he drains that one. (53-39). And the second foul shot is good. So a lot of people don't know this, but the Philadelphia 76ers, did you know that they're actually 17-3 over their last 20 games against the Pistons? 54-39 is the score. 1:39 left to go in the second quarter. A little bounce pass inside to Isaiah Stewart, and getting the dish that time, I believe it was Killian Hayes. It was a little bit hard to tell. They're going to wave off the basket, though. And Monty Williams is a little bit confused. I don't know if it was a turnover. Let's see. Oh, he touched the rim with his right hand as he was putting it up and in with a little layup with the left hand. So that's basket interference. Offensive goaltending. That's what it is. Illegal assist turnover by Isaiah Stewart. That's wild. Don't usually see that called every day. Embiid at the foul line gets double teamed. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. He'll find Harris for a wide open triple in the far corner. He connects. Bullseye. Sixers up by 18 points. 1:05 left to go in the second quarter. Here we go. They lead it by 18. 57-39. Hayes dribbling around the screen. Tries to find Stewart in the lane. It goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by Stewart. Great defense by Embiid, making sure that it touched his left knee last as it goes out of bounds on the baseline. And how about Tobias Harris just catching and shooting right before that play happened? Hayes does commit a personal foul. It was away from the ball. And again, the Sixers, mind you, are in the bonus, so Joel Embiid is the one that'll go back to the charity stripe. Embiid just knowing when the double team is coming. It's like he's the Matrix out there sometimes, and if you're Detroit, you got to just say, you got to give it to somebody else. First foul shot's good. Now that you said that, the Pistons are going to come from behind and win this. Hey, all streaks have to end, my guy. All streaks have to end sometime. I just don't think it'll be tonight, but I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. 50.5 seconds left to go. First foul shot was good, and the second foul shot is good too, as it rims around the rosy and drops right in to the toilet bowl. 59-39, it went down the drain. 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter. At the top of the key, of course, is Asar Thompson. Bojan Bogdanovic gets the ball stripped, and it's stolen away by Joel Embiid, and we have a transition foul on Isaiah Stewart, who's getting really chirpy now. He tried to swipe Joel Embiid, and he can't do that as he's trying to go into the lane. I don't know if they're going to call it a transition foul. It looked like it was out there in transition, but they're just going to say it was a personal foul. Bojan Bogdanovic gets charged with the turnover. So Joel leads the NBA in points per game. He's averaging 33.8. He's one of 3 players in NBA history with 675 points and also 200 rebounds as well in his first 20 games of a season. First foul shot's good this trip around, and the Sixers have now 60 points. The only other two players to do that in NBA history to have 675 points, 200 rebounds in their first 10 games of a season, in their first 20 games of a season, were Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. 60-39. It was a double technical foul, and the second foul shot does go in. 61-39 is the score. 35 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and 18 seconds on the shot clock. Sixers could get another possession out of this one. Burks at the top of the perimeter. Tries to work it around the screen. Melton playing solid defense as he blocks Cade Cunningham right at the rim. Great defense by Melton. Tyrese Maxey holding for one more as the shot clock is unplugged. 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. He's at the top of the key. Now he goes towards the far wing, and he'll hand it off to Embiid. Embiid's foul line jumper that's off the mark. Rebound, though, by Detroit. Here's a prayer that goes up, and that's going to do it. That is going to do it. Cade Cunningham's shot was way off the mark. It was a three-quarters court shot, but the Sixers are able to take care of business. They win the second quarter 35-17 as they outscore the Pistons by 18 in the second quarter and outscore them by 21 as we go into halftime. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off, all right? I will be right back in just a few moments. I need to go get some ice to put in my water because we're going to be on here for a while, so I want to make sure that we're fresh for DJ Eastwood's postgame show. Again, if you are just tuning in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. My name is Jason Joseph. We do play-by-play for 76ers basketball, Phillies baseball, Eagles football, and we also do watch parties for the Philadelphia Flyers as well. And yeah, so we're going on to Run It Back Phillies pod tonight after the game, and that'll be really awesome. So hopefully I'll see you all there. I'll have to post the link down below. I will do that in just a little bit. Go get some water, JJ. You deserve it. Be right back. See you soon. All right, we're back on here, guys. Again, the name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. We're going to take a little quick rest on the vocal cords. So we're going to be talking a little bit lower, try to save the energy for the second half. So, oh, boy. Let me know what your thoughts are on this game so far. I probably should come up with my talking points for this Sixers team. And I should probably do that right now as we're trying to get ready for this post-game show. Because, again, it's my first time doing it, so we're going to... Excuse me. I just burped a couple of times. All right, where are the flashcards? There they are. Nice. All right, so what should be some of my points? Again, we're going to leave right after this game is done. I'm getting right off, and we're going on to run it back Philly. Let's actually post that link right now. That's what we'll do. So what we'll do is we'll go over to this, and we'll post the link right now. But again, comment your thoughts down below on this game. I do want to mention that I love the way that Embiid is playing tonight. I feel like every time he's out there, he does something really special. And tonight, he's passed out of a lot of double teams. He really has. I've noticed that every time he's getting the ball, especially in that second quarter, it seemed like he was getting double teamed a lot by Isaiah Stewart and somebody else. Somebody else was there to help. But then Tobias Harris made a nice little catch and shoot three. Tyrese Maxey had one as well. Nick Batum was doing really good. But that's all I got to say. It's not Boston. That's my thoughts on the game. Bro, let me say this, guys. Look, I understand that this team has not made it out of the second round. I get that. I don't know how some people, and I'm not saying that this is you, ECW. I'm not singling you out. I'm not saying that this is you. But there are people that are out there that are like, oh, well, you haven't faced any sort of real competition, and you're taking care of business. The flip side of this is that if the Sixers were losing, or if they were winning by a very minimal margin, a lot of those people would still be complaining. So, I feel like that we have, and again, welcome to Philly. I understand that because that is how some Philly fans are. I get it, and that's how sports is too. But I think we should be satisfied with the way that they're playing. Like they're not. It's not a close uphill battle. They're in control of this, and they've been in control. And we expected them to go on a nice little winning streak, but it's the way that they're playing. Like it's not just the results; it's the eye test. Lots of ball movement, lots of great rebounding, lots of fighting. Yes, we got to see that against Boston. And yes, we got to see that against Milwaukee. But when they played against Boston this year, guys, first game, all right, 76ers won that one. Next game after that, they lost undermanned. They were playing on the second game of a back-to-back. But I'm not going to give that as an excuse. Third game they lost, but they were without 4 key players, and Boston was fully healthy. They could go toe-to-toe in the playoffs. I think Boston got worse. I think Philly got better in the offseason. But then again, we got to wait and see what happens in the playoffs. It's just what it comes down to. Shout out to my man, RB, bro. Started this, he has, 247 people tuning into his channel now? That's awesome. That is really great. Let's see. What the heck did I miss? I feel like I missed something. There it is. Cool. Yes, please. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what yes, please means. I'll have to look back and read that message. That's what I'll have to do. All right. Yeah. So we'll drop the link down below. And hopefully I get to see you guys on there. Seriously. It would mean so much if y'all came on to support me. It really, really would. So we'll drop this link. Why is my mouse moving so slow? It's literally moving slow. Hmm. There we go. All right, so if you click on that link, that's going to take you to tonight's postgame show. Oh, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. All right. Another sip of water time. Q&A, man. Q&A. If you have any questions, ask down below. Tonight, I don't really have too much. I don't really have a lot to say. But how about this? Let's go over some scores. That's what we'll do right now. That's a perfect way to buy the time. So the New Orleans Pelicans are in Charlotte. They're up 52-43 with 10:20 left to go in the third quarter. The second half just got started. The Wizards and the Pacers are in halftime out in Washington. Washington does lead at 69-55. Celtics lead at 44-40 at TD Garden against the Orlando Magic with 6:47 left in the second quarter. There's 4:54 remaining in the second quarter of the Raptors-Hawks game. Raptors trail by 6. 48-42 is the score. The Hawks lead it. The Lakers are in San Antonio, and the Spurs have a 21-point lead. Victor Wembanyama is having a pretty good game so far. 8:11 left to go in the second quarter. The Memphis Grizzlies have an 11-point advantage over the Houston Rockets, and there's 6:06 left in the first quarter. And then the final game that we have going on later tonight, which will begin at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, the Knicks are in Phoenix. So the Phoenix Suns 13-11, and the Knicks are 13-10. So they're in Phoenix, and that game will occur at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Now on to the NHL. All right, so our hockey scores. The Rangers and the Ducks are tied 1-1 with 11:24 remaining in the second period. The Hurricanes, they're 16-12-1. They're taking on the Nashville Predators, who were 16-13-0. It's a 2-1 game. Predators trail by 1 at the end of the first period. Islanders and Bruins are scoreless at the end of the first period. They're going into period number 2. There's 11:52 remaining in the first period of the Senators-Stars game. Senators have a 2-0 advantage in Dallas. The Arizona Coyotes are hosting the San Jose Sharks tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Coyotes are 13-13-2. Sharks 9-17-3. And then the Buffalo Sabres are in Las Vegas taking on the Golden Knights. The Knights are 25-5, and Buffalo is 12-15-3. That game will begin at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time tonight. All right, so again, your score for the Philadelphia 76ers, they lead at 61-39 going into half number 2. And, well, let's face it, the Detroit Pistons have really been struggling this season. They won their first 2 out of their first 3 games, and ever since then, they have not won a game since. They're on their way. If the deficit remains, it would be a 22-game losing streak for Detroit. And I wonder if that's a career high. If that's a franchise high. Longest NBA losing streaks. I'm curious. The record is 28 straight. And of course, that was done by, you guessed it, the Philadelphia 76ers. That was during the process. Sixers did that between the 2014-15 season and the 2015-16 season. So it was a carryover, actually. It wasn't during one season, but it was conjoined. So, again, we need 34 more subs in order for us to get to 1,600. Would love it if we got there tonight. That would be really cool. Maybe not tonight, but hopefully we can get there sometime. RB only has 253 people on there. He's usually getting, like, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He's usually getting a lot of people on there. Oh, I saw somebody else was live. No? Maybe that was just me. Maybe it was just me. We got 21 lovely people watching, which means a lot to me, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Tell your friends about this channel. Alco Gang, do your thing. 1567. Did we just gain a sub? We did. Whoever just subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Lion Fire, you're the man. Oops, sorry. Lion Fire, you're the man. There we go. Maxey has 11 points, but he's 4 for 11 shooting and only 2 trips to the stripe is rather poor. Okay, this is his second game in a row that he has not had a very good shooting night, and there's no denying that. Do I expect this to continue? No. Did I expect this to happen sometime during the season? Yes. I expected him to have a couple of off nights in a row. This does not come to a surprise for me. I would like to try to see him snap out of this funk. The runner that he has, that he tries to get going, it's just, there's something about it that's just a little bit off. I think that his timing is a little bit off and he's not getting the shot off that he wants to, that type of a thing. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but it's tough. All right, here we go. We're going to start off the third quarter right now. So the 76ers lead at 61-39. Pistons going from left to right, and the Sixers are going from right to left. Asar Thompson, as he goes out of bounds, tries to let Maxey kick it, and it does go out of bounds on Tyrese Maxey. So Thompson, Bogdanovic, Stewart, Cunningham, and Hayes all out there for Detroit. What's the cure? Haha, I don't know. Maxey does have his nights, says Trey. I agree with that, man. I totally agree with that. What's going on, Trey? Thanks so much for coming on here. Here we go. Killian Hayes goes up with a little jumper. It was in between a jumper and a runner, but somehow he got it. It was Cade Cunningham, I beg your pardon. So the Sixers have Batum, Harris, Embiid, Maxey, and Melton all out there. Melton on the far wing. Dribbles over towards the foul line extended. Bounce pass inside to Batum. Batum could not make it. Grabs his own miss. Goes up with a little reverse layup, and that's good. Nick Batum, the 76ers, just got another backdoor cut. Maxey's commercials. Come on, JJ. Man, like when you're doing this live in action, man, sometimes like you just miss these certain things, and it's hard. You know? It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? All right, 63-41. Shot clock is about ready to expire. Bogdanovic with a step-back jumper. Oh, my goodness. In the face of Nick Batum on the near corner. And man, oh, man, is he continuing to prove that he is a great player and potentially would be a great fit for the Sixers. Embiid to Maxey, back for 3. Oh, no, I know you are. And there's a long rebound literally at three-quarters court by Tobias Harris. Harris to Maxey. Maxey goes running into the lane, puts it up and in with the right hand. The finger roll finish by Tyrese Maxey. 65-43. Sixers lead it by 22 points. Cunningham with a drop-off pass inside to Stewart, and Stewart can't finish it. Man, he had a lot of wide-open space over Embiid. Embiid got the rebound. He goes rolling into the lane on the other side. Embiid flops on the other end. Actually, they're going to call a block and foul as he landed flat on his tailbone. I didn't see any contact, but I'm sure that once the replay comes, we'll be able to get a better glance. But I guess it looked like just from what they're showing us. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so as he was going up with the shot and trying to grab his own offensive rebound, Asar Thompson was there trying to box him out, and he elbowed him right into the right side of the belly. What's up, Ron Jeremy? How you doing, my guy? Uncle Ron's in the house. Lion Fire, I'm so sorry, man. Thanks for doing these play-by-plays because I can't afford NBA League Pass. Bro, of course, man. This is why we do it, man. We try to give you guys the play-by-plays, but we also come on here and we interact with each other and we communicate. Because that's what makes it really fun, and this is the future of sports broadcasting. And we do it with a radio play-by-play style. That's how it is, man. So if you guys like that, if you guys like that for baseball as well, and for football, that's what we do. You know, We did 127 of the 162 for the Phillies, plus the playoffs as well. That didn't count that. And then we've been doing a lot of the Eagles games as well. So, yeah. And we've been trying to keep up with almost every Sixers game. I think we missed only 2. 21 points by the big man tonight. He's 11 for 11, and his wish has come true from the foul line. I love that. 66-43. Sometimes I just can't say those things when I'm in the middle of doing it. Oh, boy. I would never do that, though, professionally. 67-43 now is the score as Embiid drains both foul shots, and he's now 12 for 12 from the charity stripe. DeAnthony Melton on the other end commits a personal foul. And couldn't tell who he fouled. But Killian Hayes will be the inbounder here from the near sideline. 9:55 left in the third quarter. The ball gets tipped and stolen away by Tobias Harris. It was tipped by Melton right on the inbound. Harris at the top of the key tries to find Embiid, roll into the basket, and Embiid is fouled before he can even receive the basketball. Again, another turnover by Detroit. That's another big, costly turnover. And the Sixers trying to capitalize. That was not in the act of shooting. Melton has to inbound it. They'll find Harris. Harris back to Melton on the near wing. He'll hand it off to Embiid on the low block. Double team's coming. It's Asar Thompson and Isaiah Stewart that are on him. Maxey has it. Embiid gets it again. No look bounce pass all the way outside to Melton for 3. A little flamethrower, and that's just a little off the mark. Just a little short. And a long rebound by the Detroit Pistons. An outlet pass that's intercepted all the way by Maxey. 2-on-1 here. Batum being unselfish as he bounce passes it to Maxey. And Maxey is able to get the layup to go. Tyrese Maxey with 13 points. Baker's doesn't. And 1 rebound as well. He's 5 for 13 from the field. That's just as good as Joel Embiid. Hayes dribbling around the timeline. On the near wing. He'll hand it off to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic on the far wing now. He's at the foul line. He's been dribbling around the timeline. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He'll hand it off to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham on the near wing. He'll have to take it to the lane. Goes up with a shot. Great defense by Embiid. Oh, he stuffed him at the rim. Batum to Melton. Melton's on the near corner. And they'll swing it around the timeline. It finds Embiid for 3. Oh, my goodness. Joel Embiid with a 3 at the top of the key. And that puts the Sixers up by 29. Give the big fella 25 points and 9 boards. Hayes, runner, way too strong as it clanked off the side of the rim. Bogdanovic with the offensive rebound. And what do you know? He makes a contested 3 with 2 hands in his face at the top of the key. It was from 27 feet. Embiid passes it all the way to Maxey. Maxey hesitates, goes into the lane, goes up with a little runner, and he's fouled by the Pistons. Cade Cunningham, the one that is guilty on that play. But going back to Joel Embiid, how about the solid defense leading into the big offensive possession where he was able to get a block on the defensive side, goes back on the offensive side. Melton finds him at the top of the key, and he just hits and drains a 3 at the top of the perimeter. Maxey's first foul shot is nothing but net. As that one goes in, Sixers do lead it now by 27 points. There's Rico Hines, the assistant coach for the Philadelphia 76ers. He was with Nick Nurse last season, as they're talking a lot about him on the NBC Sports broadcast. The second foul shot is good as gold by Tyrese Maxey. And now Tyrese with 17 points. Him and Embiid have scored 42 of the Sixers' 74 tonight. Bogdanovic back outside to Hayes. Hayes at the foul line tries to find James Wiseman, and Wiseman with a little finger roll finish with the right hand on the left side of the baseline. 7:45 to go in the third quarter. There's Nick Nurse. I don't know what he's drinking, but I guess it's water. He's on the sideline. Embiid with a foul line jumper off the bounce pass by Maxey. Oh my goodness, again. Another nice little jump shot by Embiid. Killian Hayes tries to roll to the basket, and he goes down. Whistles remain silent. 5-on-4 for the Sixers. Embiid rolling into the lane. Goes up with the contact. He's fouled, and he'll head to the line for 2 more foul shots once again. Joel Embiid mustarding his way into the lane, fighting through the trees, knifing his way, and just having his way, especially in this third quarter. Joel has really gone off. He also has a double-double, by the way. 27 points, 10 boards. He's 1 for 2 from downtown, 7 for 15 from the field, and now 13 for 13 from the foul line as he drains the first foul shot. Jaden Ivey will step in for Asar Thompson for Detroit. Ivey has really been struggling, especially in this game. He has 2 points. He's 1 for 5 from the field, 1 rebound, and 1 assist as well. I know, just playing. But still, man, I don't care. I wish you did soccer because I mostly watch that, and most play-by-play for soccer either costs or sucks. Yeah, man, 78-48. Sixers lead it by 30 as Embiid is now 14 for 14 from the line. There's a little runner by James Wiseman on the other end, and he connects. James Wiseman tonight, 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's 5 for 6 from the field. 7 minutes left to go. Maxey drop off pass to Embiid. Embiid foul line jumper, automatic. It goes in. 31 points and 10 boards again for the big man. That's now 9 straight games in a row where Embiid has made over 30 points and has over 10 rebounds. Congratulations to him. There's a little runner. That was a little jump shot runner, if you will, by the Pistons on the other end. Batum is the one that grabs the rebound. It didn't even hit the rim. It was by Killian Hayes. Embiid, jab step, foul line jumper, no. Batum with the tip and the putback, yes. 82-50, Sixers lead it by 32. They're on a 21-11 run to start off the third quarter. In the first 6 minutes, we have a foul called on Tyrese Maxey, and the Sixers will call a timeout here as Nick Nurse wants to rally the troops and give Joel Embiid a little break. Embiid put his hands on Maxey's shoulders. Again, that's the 9th consecutive game that Embiid has had 30 or more points and 10 or more rebounds, which is now the longest streak in franchise history. Great that you have the scores from all the other games and even the NHL on. Never seen that before on a play-by-play stream. See, we try to be creative, Ron. That's exactly why we do it. Some people have tickers. Tickers cost a lot of money for tickers for graphics. If we could get the ESPN ticker, that would be awesome. Everybody would probably get it if they had that. But I want it to be a little bit creative, Sometimes you don't have to look at your phone and the scores are just right there. This automatically updates as well. So it's really awesome. As an NBA fan, you think they will come back. As an NBA fan, look, this team's on a 21-game losing streak, and they're playing against one of the top teams of the Eastern Conference. I don't think I have to say much else right there. I assume Nick Nurse is drinking Kool-Aid because the Pistons aren't the Celtics. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Pistons stink as they lost my bet. Yep. Told you. I don't say that teams stink, though, because as a broadcaster I can't do that. But I told you what I mean to say is that I told you that the Pistons have really been struggling this year. They have. There's no doubt about it. They have really been struggling. And they have really good talent, but they just can't put it together. What I miss? Joel Embiid just had his 9th straight game where he scored over 30 points and has had 10 or more rebounds, which now sets a 76ers franchise record. If you are just tuning in, the name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. So the backstory about me is this. I went to school at Rowan University and studied sports broadcasting. I was actually a sports communication and media student, and I got my degree in that. While I was there, I called games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who were the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals for baseball in the minors, and I also did games for the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. That is the Delaware Blue Coats. Excuse me. So that was really cool. Got to see Paul Reed, Jaden Springer, and some pretty cool talent that's already up with the Sixers, so that's really awesome. So 82-50 is the score. And the Pistons will try to inbound it here. It'll be Killian Hayes. Patrick Beverley was sub in for Tyrese Maxey. The Sixers did call a timeout, so there's 6:14 left in this third quarter. They lead it by 32. Hayes will end up finding Ivy in the lane. Ivy back to Wiseman. Wiseman's little baby hook. It was a turnaround baby hook, and it was good. That was a little bit awkward with the left hand. It's 82-52 nonetheless. Wiseman with 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. So I met Scott Fransky, and that was really cool. And I got to, and he was the one that honestly really inspired me to call games on here. And we'll talk more about it in a little bit, probably during a timeout, if you guys want to hear more of the story. But yeah. So the Sixers lose the ball on a turnover by Tobias Harris. How many times has Tobias Harris either committed an offensive foul or has just traveled and turned the ball over for the Sixers? It seems like it's been going on a lot of times over these last 5 or 6 games or so. So we do have another foul called against the Sixers, literally that probably took about 0.5 seconds off the clock as DeAnthony Melton gets the personal. Melton, that's his 3rd personal, so he has to be careful. 5:38 left in this 3rd frame. Ivy has it on the far wing, dribbles around the screen set by Wiseman, tries to throw it up, and it's intercepted by Patrick Beverley. I don't know how he got up there. He'll hand it off to Tobias Harris. Harris goes into the lane, tries to go up with the left hand, and that's no good. 82-52 is the score. Cunningham with a drop-off pass. That's intercepted again by Harris. Embiid with an outlet pass all the way to Batum. Batum's going to wait for Beverley, and they'll find Melton. Embiid at the top of the key. I did not anticipate Joel Embiid with a nice little home run toss as if he was a quarterback. Harris with a fadeaway jumper. He gets the friendly bounce. It was from the foul line, and it was contested. Harris with 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in this game. Wiseman will get the little handoff here as he'll get called, or I thought he was going to get called for an illegal screen, but he does get the handoff. Batum has it, and it's intercepted by Joel Embiid. Batum was the one guarding Wiseman. Embiid tries to go coast to coast, and we have a very late whistle as he's fouled. 84-52 is the score, and we're going to walk the line and shoot more free throws. Sixers, again, are in the bonus, and Joel Embiid is going to go back to the line for 2 more free throws. He has been living at the line, and that's been the name of the game for him. He's been doing an incredible job in that department. Yeah, I'll answer more about the Scott Fransky question when we go into a timeout. That's what we'll do. If you guys have not hit that thumbs up button yet, please make sure you do so. I think we need 1 more to get to 30. First foul shot is good by Joel. Kelly Oubre Jr. will sub on out. The lineups now look like this. So it's Isaiah Livers, Joe Harris, who's getting his first piece of action tonight, James Wiseman, Jaden Ivey, and Marcus Sasser all out there for Detroit. Sixers have Harris, Embiid, Melton, Beverley, and Oubre Jr. And that foul shot is no good, and that's the first time Embiid has missed a foul shot tonight. 85-52, 4:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Sasser at the foul line. He steps back. He'll end up finding Joe Harris. Harris will bounce pass it to Wiseman. Wiseman back outside. A fadeaway jumper by Jaden Ivey, and that's off the mark. It was from the near elbow. He was left wide open and could not drain that jumper. Embiid trying to part the Red Sea. Goes up with a high arcing runner, and it's just a little bit too long. Ivy trying to go up with a 2, and it's denied. But are they going to call goaltending? No, they're going to call a foul on DeAnthony Melton. Again, 3:57 left in the 3rd quarter. I don't know if they're going to call a technical. Yep, defensive goaltending was the call, and a shooting foul by Tobias Harris. Sometimes the ESPN app will say one thing, and they don't always get it right in the action. So Ivy will head to the line for 1 foul shot as he connects on the and 1. As the Pistons cut the deficit to 30. Sixers are 26 for 28 from the line. Meanwhile, the Pistons are 9 for 11. Melton's runner, too strong again, and he gets the offensive rebound over 2 Pistons. He'll find Harris for a wide open 3, and that's off the mark. Just off. 3:35 left in this 3rd quarter. Sasser at the top of the key, working around the screen, tries to go up with a little runner in the lane. It's good. He throws it into the ring of fire, and gets that one to go. Marcus Sasser with his first 2 points on the night. Melton to Embiid, who's standing at the logo. Now will dribble it all the way to the top of the key. A little handoff to Oubre Jr. He'll set a screen for him. Oubre will go over towards his right side, and they'll try to put it up with the left hand. No, and he can't get his own miss. Ivy with a 3-on-2 here. Harris for 3. He just gets the little pass, and it's a little short, and Harris doesn't even have to move. It lands into the breadbasket. Harris to Beverly. Beverly was at the logo as he got past half court. And now Tobias Harris gets the ball blocked, but gets it back up, tries to put it up, and he's fouled. He is fouled once again. 85-57, and again, the Sixers are in the bonus, and we have another timeout called. This time, it's by Detroit. All right. We just reached 30 likes. Let's go. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, come on, man. 33 more subscribers until we get to 1,600. Yeah, so as I was saying about Scott Fransky, so if you are new to the channel, right? So I interned at NFL Films last year, and I still go back to my school sometimes for networking events. And I loved going to the networking events while I was in school, and alumni, of course, are welcome as well. So I went to a couple of networking events, and I've still been going. Actually, have I been to one this semester? I think I went to one this semester. But Scott Fransky was there last semester, and I got to talk to him. So he was at Rowan. This was after the World Series run, of course, because how could he do it during the World Series run? But I talked to him, and I stayed after, and he said to me, like, with all due respect, you know, you've called games for the Blue Coats and for the Blue Rocks and stuff like that, but like, how many games did you do a week? And I had to think about it, and I was like, once. It was like once a week. You know, you gotta go back to the gym, and you gotta get reps. You gotta go into the lab, and you gotta just call games and get as much experience as possible. So, you know, I reached out to the different companies and stuff, and I thought, you know what? While I'm interning at NFL Films, why don't I work on my own brand? Why don't I just call Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles games and try to maybe start learning about the Flyers too and try to get up to speed with hockey because I didn't get a lot of experience with hockey in college. But just call games and just come on here, try to make a brand, like try to make a really cool family on here and really just connect with people. And that's what we build on here, guys. And I don't take that for granted. And if you guys want to become a part of the family, by all means, please feel free to do so. Are we still live, by the way? I hope we are. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Did we stop? I like listening to you. Thank you, man. I was so worried because I saw that the screen froze on YouTube, so I was like, uh-oh. And if you just subscribed to my channel, thank you so, so much. Comment if you are down below. DFJ is here. Dark is here. Oh, man, I enjoy listening to you. What's good, fam? No, you good, JJ. Thank you, man. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, okay, we're still alive, guys. Thank God. That scared the crud out of me. We need one more subscriber to get to 1,570. What are y'all waiting for? We got 39 people on here, so Tobias Harris will go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. The first one is good as gold. 86-57 is the score. The Sixers lead it by 29 with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in exchange in this third quarter. Second foul shot by Toby coming right up. And that's good. Tobias Harris with a baker's dozen amount of points and 7 rebounds as well. 2:50 left in this third quarter. There's a bounce pass by Sasser. Sasser will hand it off, and it's intercepted by the Sixers, but stolen right back. We do have a foul called, though. James Wiseman had a bad pass. Tyrese Maxey sniped it away from him. It was a bounce pass, and then Maxey got called for the travel. Now, I don't necessarily understand this, but if that's the case, Maxey literally fell. He fell, and the fact that he got called for the travel is just so mind-boggling to me because he was trying to go for the ball, didn't even have full possession of the ball, and got called for the travel. That's not a walk. it should be 76ers basketball. But nonetheless, Sixers lead it by 30. Pistons in the lane. The ball gets stripped, almost stolen back by Maxey. Ivy tries to pass it all the way to Sasser. Sasser almost got that intercepted by Maxey too. Almost, but no cigar. 3-point shot off the mark by Isaiah Livers from 26 feet. Joel Embiid with his 11th board gave the big man 32 points and 11 rebounds tonight. Beverly to Oubre Jr. Here's Maxey on the near corner. Maxey's on the near corner at the 3-point line. Now dribbling towards the lane. Goes up with a low runner. Count the bucket and one. Jaden Ivey got called for the shooting foul as he tried to swipe Tyrese Maxey on the left shoulder. And Tyrese Maxey will go to the line for one more to try to make his night pretty solid and try to give him 20 points. There you go. Vince Savage, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. Salami Swami, thanks so much for subscribing as well. Really appreciate that. Trey says, really smart idea. Thank you, man. We try. We try to be creative and we try to be fun. 89-57, Sixers lead it by 32. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Sasser going into the lane with nobody on him and nobody in his way. And he gets the finger roll finish as he parts the Red Sea. 1:50 left to go in this third quarter. Tyrese Maxey has the basketball handed off to Badger Beverly. Beverly to Oubre Jr. Bounce pass all the way to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey being guarded by Jaden Ivey. Maxey trying to put him on skates. He'll try to take it to the rim. Goes up with a little shot. Lots of contact. Whistles remain silent. A swarm full of Pistons were there, and one of them grabbed the rebound. Ivey from long distance for three. No good. Joel Embiid climbs the ladder and comes down the chimney with his 12th rebound. He'll go into the lane, and they're going to say it's an offensive foul. An offensive foul called on Joel Embiid, as taking the charge that time was Joe Harris. Joe Harris, of course, the former Brooklyn Net, known for his three-point shooting. A small forward who is now 32 years old, went to Virginia College, and was a second-round pick in 2014. Wiseman's little runner. It's no good, and Joel Embiid with his 13th rebound now. 1:05 left in this third quarter. Patrick Beverly with a pass all the way to Maxey, who's standing just in front of the logo, being guarded by Sasser. Embiid on the near wing, takes a jab step, pulls up for a triple, and connects. He connects the dots, give the big man 35 points, and Daniel House Jr., who's sitting on the sideline saying, I don't know how he does it. And it's hard to tell. Embiid tries to block it on the other end as Ivy tried to go with a little shot and it goes out of bounds. Not just the offense, but the defensive prowess by the big man is why he's one of the best players in the NBA. So Embiid comes away with the block, and that is now the fourth block tonight by Joel. The third block, but the fourth turnover. Sorry, he does have 4 turnovers. And he's going to come out of the game, so the big man, that's probably going to be the end of his night, as the Sixers lead at 92-59, 40 seconds left. Sasser to Harris. Harris lets it fly from the far wing, and that's good. Joe Harris trying to put on a three-point shooting clinic. He's been a little bit cold tonight. Kelly Oubre Jr. on the far wing, and he'll hand it off to B-Ball Paul. Reed at the top of the key will find Oubre Jr. Gets a screen, tries to get some space, pulls up for 3, and he airballs it. 21 seconds to go. Shot clock on blood. Sixers up 92-62. Sasser at the logo. Gets past the half-court mark and is having a staring contest with Patrick Beverly. 10 seconds left to go. He's not even moving just yet. A screen now comes by Wiseman. He'll work towards the left side. The ball gets stripped. It's stolen away by Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. is going to solo it, and he throws it down. 1.3 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 94-62. The ball gets inbounded. The prayer's up, and it's just off the mark by Jaden Ivey. Kelly Oubre Jr. with the great defense leading the easy offense. And we go into quarter number 4. Sixers beat the Pistons in that third quarter as they score 33 points and only allow 23 against Detroit. Cool stuff. All right. 32 people on here watching. Hopefully you're all doing well. JJ, who do you have untouchable for the trade besides Maxey and Joel? Kelly Oubre Jr., Robert Covington, and Nick Batum. That's it. All 5 of those guys. I want to keep our wings, and also Paul Reed as well. We don't need a backup center, guys. The Sixers do not need a backup center. They need a backup point guard, and they need a rebounder. That was the same thing. What about B-Ball Paul? Oh, I said it. You were just a little bit too slow. You were thinking I wasn't going to say Paul Reed, but I did. I tricked you. It's not Halloween, though. It's not Halloween, but I did trick you. Speaking of tricks, well, it's trivia, but that was a bad segue. I'm going to ask you guys a 76ers trivia question, all right? And we're going to make it easy tonight. All right, yeah, those 6 are the same for me. I would say that you guys are right, and it's nice to agree on something. All right, I'm going to ask you a 76ers trivia question, all right? And what you're going to do is you're going to, if you get the question right, okay, you're going to answer the question, and then if you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get the question incorrect, or if you're wrong, you'll hear this. Okay, so part 1, 1A to the trivia question. This is a 2-part question. All right, so I said something a little bit earlier. I hope that you guys were paying attention, and I hope that you guys were on here. But history was made tonight. All right, what was the history that was just made in that third quarter? That's part 1 to the question. What did I say? What did I emphasize? What has been the biggest storyline in tonight's game? I just asked a lot of questions there, but that's what the trivia question is. That's the first part of it. Oh no, ad. Oh, sorry about that. Well, take your time. We just reached 1,570 subs. Let's go! Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, man. All right, missed it and that pop up. All right, so I want to know what I said earlier in the third quarter on why was tonight's game special and who made history tonight for the Sixers. Found your channel by mistake. Good stuff, bro. Thank you, man. It's not a mistake if you found us, guys. It's not. It's not because it was meant to be. Can you repeat the question? All right, so we have a foul called against the Detroit Pistons. All right, so I want to know, all right, what was done tonight by okay, how do I put this? I said something a little bit earlier in the third quarter, okay? Somebody made history, and what was that history? That's what I want to know first. Who made the history, and what was it? Embiid made the history. That part's correct. That is correct. It's 94-62. Sixers lead it by 32 points. 11:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Marcus Morris Sr. has it. Steps back. Tries to pull up for 3 from long distance. Oh, it's nothing but net. The shot clock was expiring, and Robert Covington standing all by himself on the sideline. That is crazy. The shot clock was expiring. He did it off the dribble from about 30 feet or so. Embiid's double-double, 9 straight. That is the correct answer. All right, so who was the last 76er to have 8 straight 30-point double-doubles? That's the question. Before Embiid did it tonight. 97-64. As Sasser goes down with a flush. Who was the last 76er to have a 30-point double-double? Dang said 3. Nope, it was 9. And how many did he have? Sir Charles. Incorrect. 97-64. 10:19 left to go. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I have to message this guy back. Sorry about that. So after this game, guys, we're going to be going on to Running Back Philly Pod, and we're going to be on DJ Eastwood's postgame show. Oh, boy. 10:18 left to go in this fourth quarter. I need Maxey to get 2 more assists. You think it's possible? He's not coming back in. The Sixers lead it by 35 points with 10:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. He's not coming back in. All right. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. All right. Malone. Incorrect. 99-66. 9.5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Sorry about that. Marcus Morris Sr. just hit another three, and it now makes it 102-66. What's going on? Somebody literally is hitting the part button outside. The obvious answer would be AI. Nope. It's not it. 30 points, 10 rebounds in 8 consecutive games for the Sixers. Kelly Oubre Jr. tries to go back up with that shot. That's no good. 9:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. So Sasser out there for the Detroit Pistons as he almost throws it away. Marcus Sasser had a bad pass. Jaden Springer, they're going to say that he stole it. Let's see here. So Morris Sr. just made another triple. Marcus Morris Sr. with 15 points. He's 5 for 5 from downtown and has really worked up his trade value. Trell, probably not. Wilt, that's correct. Good job. You did it. You did it. It's Wilt. Good job. 15 points by Morris Sr. Again, he's 5 for 8 from the field and has made all 5 of his threes from downtown. 9:01 left to go in the fourth quarter. Kelly Oubre Jr. will take a seat. Robert Covington will sub in for Marcus Morris Sr. And Mo Bamba, for the first time tonight, is coming in. Damn, man, on fire tonight. Yes, he is. Controllers down. 102-66. The Philadelphia 76ers have a 36-point advantage over the Pistons. A step-back three-pointer by Burks, and he airballs it. Daniel House Jr. with the rebound. That's his third board tonight. Reed going into the lane, tries to go with a little baby hook. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds, but they're going to say that there was a foul called. They're going to say it's a turnover on Paul Reed. He gets called for the travel. Joel's 60th 30-point game. It's his 8th. It's his 8th 30th point game. 8:40 left in this fourth quarter. 102-66. A runner is up, and it's just off the mark. Jaden Springer also subs in for the Sixers. So Covington, House Jr., Reed, Bamba, and Springer all out there for the Sixers. The Sixers, honestly, when you just take a look at their stats tonight, they've just been really, really sharp. They're shooting 41% from the field, only 35.7% from three. They only made 2 threes in the first half, which is pretty insane. They were not shooting the ball really well tonight, but how they won this game, or how they're winning this game by 36, I should say, is Sasser's at the line, missed the first foul shot. The second one goes up, and he misses that one too. Brickin' for chicken for Philadelphia 76ers fans. Sixers get the rebound. Mo Bamba has it at the 76ers logo. Jaden Springer steps back, pulls up for a foul line jumper. He was wide open, and Isaiah Stewart is the one that grabs his miss. I was just going to say that the 76ers have out-rebounded the Pistons 45-35 tonight and have out-assisted them as well, 18-12. Three-point shot by Marcus Sasser is nothing but net from the far wing off the dribble. 8 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Sixers up by 32 points, or 33 points, I should say, as they're up 102-69. 7:50 left. Springer dribbling around the screen, goes up with a little foul line. BB hook, it's up and in. That's a little teardrop runner by Jaden Springer, and that puts the Sixers back up by 35. Springer with his first 2 on the night. So here's Isaiah Stewart as he'll hand it off to Sasser again. Sasser hands it back off to Alec Brooks. Brooks being guarded by House Jr. Sasser at the top of the key. Tries to work around Jaden Springer here. Tries to take it to the lane. Kicks it back out. Finds Stewart. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Stewart with a fadeaway jumper over B-ball Paul. No, they'll take that anytime. Paul Reed and Mo Bamba out there for the Sixers as the power forward and the center. 7:10 left to go in the fourth quarter as the ball gets stripped and stolen away. Robert Covington at it, and he gets called for the turnover there. And here comes a running man into the lane. No good. Jaden Springer comes away with the rebound. Isaiah Livers got blocked by Mo Bamba. There's a fadeaway 3 by House Jr. And the bow and arrow celebration is good from the far corner. He had a bow and an arrow and hit a bullseye for 3. 107-69. As we're just about halfway done this fourth period. Stewart tries to fake the handoff, and now we'll hand it off to Sasser. Sasser zigzagging his way into the lane. He tries to bounce past it. It's deflected off of Covington's right shoe. It's a kickball violation, and the Sixers will call a timeout from here as they lead it by 39 points, or 38 points, I should say, in the fourth quarter with 6:31 left remaining. I know this team isn't good, but nice to see the 76ers handle their business like this. Great in the past few years. We might give them away. We might give them away back at times. Even last year, guys, like, let's be honest with ourselves. This Sixers team was not playing up to par against these bottom feeder opponents that they should be beating. And now what they're doing is they're playing a clean game, stress-free. They're making us kick our feet up, and it's nice. We would rather feel like this than in a dogfight, just like the Eagles have been almost every single week. I would much rather have this feeling all the time, guys. All right, come on, man. 30 more subscribers till we get to 1,570. I can't believe we just reached that mark tonight. I really did not anticipate that. Let's get to 40 likes. If you have not hit that thumbs up button, what are you all waiting for? 27 people on here watching, and I'm sure that not all of you have hit that thumbs up button. We need 6 more. Joel has sat 2.5 games this year by sitting in the fourth quarter. It's been more than that, my guy. Has sat 2.5 times. No. He sat more than that. And how can you sit 2.5 in a full quarter for 3 games? Game's worth. Got it. I understand what you're saying now, man. I do. I'm going to bring you on right away because I'm bored with this game. TJ just DM'd me. I'm going to bring you on right away because I'm bored with this game and don't have much to say. Oh, man. All right. So, look. All right. When if there's a timeout with like 2 minutes left, he's probably going to start right away. Let's go, DJ. Bro, I can't believe it. Guys, join us after the game because DJ and I are going to talk up some shop. And, you can tune in on Running Back Philly, or you can also tune in here on Play by Play with JJ. We're collabing. We're trying to do that a little bit more. And DJ, man, he's the best. I love DJ. He's awesome, man. He really is. We love DJ. He's on Playback TV. If you guys have the app, you can definitely go support him over there as he does 76ers games on Playback TV. He does live watch parties and reactions. So that's basically what he does on there. But he does a good job. Different style. Again, we try to be a little bit different. We try to give you like the legit nuts and bolts of the play-by-play. That's how it works on here, guys. 107-71. Sixers have put up. They've put up 13 points so far in this fourth quarter. KJ Martin out there for the Sixers couldn't dunk it. Tries to find grab his own rebound and couldn't get it. I loved his apology he made to Hart, dude. Oh man, it was so funny. Man, I was at PT today, guys, and I was going to bring this up to him. I was literally going to bring this up to him during this postgame show. I was at physical therapy today, and I literally saw that, and I was like, this man's, like, trolling. Like I know that for DJ. But then part of me actually was like, man, like, he probably doesn't necessarily, like, does he actually, like, believe that, bro? That's crazy. And then as soon as I saw the video, spoiler alert, he starts laughing. And as soon as he was doing that, I was like, bro, that's crazy. All right, here we go. Sixers lead it by 41 points. Mo Bamba just hit a 24-foot three-pointer as Daniel House Jr. got the assist. 5:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. So now I got to come up with my talking points, guys. I don't really know what my talking points are going to be. I guess that we'll figure it out on the fly He was like, come up with like a list of talking points, and I can probably just think of a lot like off the top of my head, so maybe I don't need to like write it down. Maybe I'll write down some things though. 5:18 left to go. There's a runner that's up and in by Jaden Ivey. It was a 13-foot pull-up jumper, and Mo Bamba's the one that commits the foul. So Asar Thompson with just 4 points tonight. He's 2 for 3 from the field with 1 rebound. Isaiah Livers out there. James Wiseman with 16 points and 12 rebounds. And Jaden Ivey is out there too, and Marcus Sasser as well. All right, 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Sorry about that, guys. Daniel Osterun tries to go up with a little jumper. It's up, and Mo Bamba can't tip it back up and in. He cannot tip it up and in. 4:50 left in this fourth quarter. Sixers lead it by 38 points. Bamba on the other end tries to block it, and he does so. Man, Mo Bamba over these last couple of games or so, there's a talking point right there. That's something that I probably want to write down. Mo Bamba has done a really good job for the Sixers coming off the bench. I told him I'll come up with some good talking points and keep the conversation going or engaging, and he said, good. Oh, that's great. All right, so Livers will go to the line to shoot a couple of foul shots. He made the first one, missed the second one. I'm here for the dramatic finish. Buzzer beater. Larry. Stay tuned because you're going to love this, because right after this game is done, okay, we're doing this like a watch party right now because the Sixers were up by 40. Furkan Korkmaz tries to go up with a little three. That's no good. Springer for 3 on the other end on the offensive rebound. No good. But right after the game, man, we're going on to DJ Eastwood's pod. We're actually doing this on our channel and DJ Eastwood's channel. DJ Eastwood is a Philadelphia Sixers content creator. I've been following him for over 4 years, and we're collaborating. I got to talk to him the other day on his pod, and I came on, and he was like, we should definitely collaborate together. I actually kind of set that up, but he was like, you're really good, and your 76ers stuff, and he was really impressed. So we're going to go on and we're going to talk to him literally right after this game is done. So join the next video that we do. Is Embiid in? Nope. Joel Embiid is not in. None of the starters are in. KJ Martin, Daniel House Jr., Mo Bamba, Furkan Korkmaz, and Jaden Springer all in there for the Sixers. 3:38 left in this fourth quarter. You talked me into it. I'll stick around, he says. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, so we're supposed to go on at 9:30, but I think that we're going to go on, I don't know, but it's probably still going to be 9:30, I would say. And again, sorry if we're getting away from the play-by-play just a little bit. How about this? The 76ers fans tonight with brickin' for chicken because the opponent missed 2 free throws in a row in the second half. Everybody gets 3 free Chick-fil-A tenders. So that'll be a very nice treat. 112-82. Springer has it on the near wing. Now we'll take it to the lane. Tries to find House Jr. outside. Pulls back, steps up, fires the trigger. And it's just a little short. Sixers have a 40-point advantage. Asar Thompson tries to go up on the other end. It's blocked by Jaden Springer. Springer tipped it right there. Bamba with the rebound. Springer tries to go up with it, and he puts it up and in once again. 114-82, and this 76ers basketball team has been unstoppable, and that's to say the least tonight. They are just outclassing the Detroit Pistons, who will be going on a 22-game losing streak. The Sixers, again, have the highest losing streak of all time, as they have lost 28 games in a row That was from the end of the 2013-14 season to the 2014-15 season. Springer, a step back, pull-up jumper. It's good. That is good as gold by Jaden Springer, and the Sixers do lead it by 42. 2:13 left to go. Springer intercepted on the other end. Bad pass by the Pistons. KJ Martin on the solo act, and he flushes it down with authority. Boy, oh boy, this is something right here. They lead it by 44. Let's see if they can increase it to a 50-point win. This would be unbelievable. Going into the lane is Ivy. Ivy tries to go below 2, and he's fouled by Daniel House Jr. The 76ers also have the second longest losing streak. Nope, that's the longest losing streak. 28 in a row. You're not the only one white. Mike, you don't like Chick-fil-A? Only if the Sixers win, to be... That's crazy. Hey, JJ just popped in. Oh, my goodness. Look who we have here. Oh, man, Rising Rhino and the nation over here. That is beautiful. Oh, man, Rising Rhino and the entire nation. Thank you so much for coming on here. Linda, you're the best. I really appreciate you for coming on. Hey, JJ just popped on. You know, she comes on here all the time. She's been really supporting our channel, and we love her, man. Do you think that we'll try for the dude from Utah? Oh, dude, for sure. Lauri Markkanen. The Sixers better try to go after him. They need a rebounder who can shoot. Look, we're going to talk more about this on DJ Eastwood's pod, but, like, it's going to be great. Yep, Giants fan. No, not at all. I went to churches, and there's a place around the corner called Aunt Bertha's. Great food. That sounds good. I could use some good food. I get good food all the time, though, at my house. Because you know why? Because HelloFresh. No, I'm kidding. I just faked the sponsorship right there. I caught y'all off guard, man. That's what I do. If you guys are caught sleeping at the wheel, I try to get everybody to wake up. Because that's what we do on here. JJ, HelloFresh. Nobody anticipated that coming. Oh, man. Yes. Larry, that is Rising Rhino's mom. Linda. She's the best. Sadly, don't have them around me. You don't have a Chick-fil-A around you? What the heck? What? Bro, you just made me crack my voice. All right. How much time do we have? 151 left to go. I want to see if they're able to win by 50. That would be really freaking cool. Oh, I almost cursed. Wow. I've never cursed on here, guys. I didn't know that. Yes, you learn something new every day, Larry. No churches. Dark, you around, SJ? We have that trash chicken place filet. What? What? Trash Chick-fil-A? Oh, my gosh. What Chick-fil-A is bad? I didn't know that there was such thing as a bad Chick-fil-A. I guess that maybe that makes sense, though, because there's, you know, when it comes to fast food chains, there's ones that aren't so good. I'm about 40 minutes east of Philly. Oh, wow. Let's all go to Dark's house. No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying. Giants fan is the 56 for LT. Yes, I guess so. Probably. We are alone. See, guys, this is why the chat is so engaging on here, and we can have fun when it's a blowout. And, you know, the Sixers don't have to put us in a lot of stress every night, guys. They just don't. 118-85 is the score. The first foul shot by Marcus Sasser or by Jaden Ivey is good, and the second foul shot is good too. Sixers have 17 steals tonight, which is a season high, so they have been able to surpass that. And again, Joel Embiid with 9 straight games of scoring 30 or more points. That has never happened by a 76ers player. Furkan Korkmaz for 3 at the top of the key. It's up and it's in. 121-86 as the Sixers lead it by 37 points. 1:30 left in this fourth quarter. Wait, 121-86. That's 30. Well, I can't do math correctly. What the heck is going on? 35 points. Come on, man. I figured, but you never asked. What didn't I ask? I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought because I have a lot going on in my head at once. And I have to get ready for DJ's pod right after this. Why did I just whisper? I don't know. Oh, God, yes, there's a Dominican soul food joint near me, and there's amazing food there. Stay golden. Just don't become a Golden State Warrior, my guy. That's why you're a Philadelphia 76er fan and not a Golden State Warriors fan. But you are a Warrior. You're a Warrior yourself, just not a Golden State Warrior. 1:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. House Jr. has it at the top of the key. Behind the back bounce pass to Mo Bamba. Bamba will hand it off to Springer. Springer tries to roll into the lane, kicks it out to House Jr. for a near corner three. It's a little bit too strong and wide left. Another rebound by Asar Thompson. I can't believe he's still out there, even towards the end of the games. Thompson has been getting a lot of playing time in this one. There's a little baby hook that's up and good. It's good by Asar Thompson. Or James Wiseman, that was. Thompson was the one that made the 2 foul shots beforehand. And with 53 seconds left, it's 121-90. And the Sixers are going to go on to victory in just a few moments. Springer thought about taking the 3. Now he does as he takes it and knocks it down. Ivy was all in his face. And the Sixers will put the Pistons to bed. 35 seconds left in this fourth quarter. 124-90 is the score. Sasser tries to kick it out. It goes out of bounds. Shot clock not unplugged just yet. And we'll still try to keep the suspense going for about 28.8 more seconds. More substitutions, I believe. We have a foul called on Jaden Springer. So more free throws. The anticipation continues. Just trying to find the right word. Oh, man. If you know, you know. All right, come on. Can we get to 40 likes before we end the stream? Again, right after this game is done, we are heading right off, and we are going to be going back on for the postgame show. All right, 124-92, 28.8 seconds left. Jaden Springer will get the inbound here, and now there's 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Springer's just going to try to hold this one out. He'll actually hand it off to Daniel House Jr. 19 seconds to go. Fans starting to stand on their feet as the Sixers are getting into victory formation. Asar Thompson just having his 2 hands up as Daniel House Jr. doesn't even take a dribble. And the Sixers with Robert Covington, Tyrese Maxey, and Patrick Beverley getting ready to go high-five some of the Pistons teammates out there. A shot clock violation is called against the Sixers. 4.4 seconds to go. As the shot clock, of course, is unplugged. And all the Pistons have to do is inbound it. And they do. And that's going to do it for the Sixers. The Philadelphia 76ers have swept the Detroit Pistons in a 2-game series, split at home and on the road. And they will be back tomorrow night as they go to Charlotte for the second game of a back-to-back. And the Sixers tonight just literally put on a snooze fest in the entire fourth quarter as they won 124-92, and that's going to wrap things up. All right, I'm going to get right off. I will see you guys in just a little bit. Again, tune in to the Run It Back Philly postgame show. And let's give our man DJ Eastwood some support. JJ, whose jersey you got on? I got on Tyrese Maxey's jersey. First time I'm wearing my Maxey jersey, guys. And we're doing it on DJ Eastwood's pod. Let's go. All right. 32-point win. Is that what I said? Did I say that? All right. All right. I will see you guys very, very soon. Catch you all on the next one and catch you all on DJ's pod. Good night.